Okay, so I'm currently making some spaghetti squash to go with my spaghetti sauce, meat sauce that I'm making, and I have already cut them in half, kind of half, cut them in half, and I've already taken the seeds out of this one, and I'm gonna show you how to take the seeds out of this one. So basically, I use a spoon and I just scoop out the middle. Okay, so I have finished scraping them out. So now I just drizzled some olive oil in them, and I'm going to add some salt, a little salt, and a little pepper. You staying upstairs, babe?
So what?
You staying upstairs?
Okay.
A little pepper. So I just placed them face down or flesh down, and I'm going to put them in the oven on 450 degrees for 40 minutes. So I'm finishing chopping my vegetables. I have some mushrooms chopped up. Now my peppers and onions. So I have added a pound. I have all my vegetables cut up, and added a pound of beef, lean beef, to my pot, whatever it is, skillet, and I put a little olive oil because I'm going to add my vegetables as well. I like for them to all cook together. So I'm going to add my peppers and mushrooms and my onions. I did a full onion, about a medium onion. I did 1 bell pepper and about 8 small mushrooms. So for my vegetables, I like to add, make sure they're broken up really good. I like to add a little salt and pepper. I like to season my vegetables as well as my meat, so yeah. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to kind of mix the meat in with the vegetables. I have it cooking on like low medium. So like, put my vegetables, mix in my meat. So a lot of vegetables, but they will cook down. And so I'm going to also add just seasoning salt, pepper, I also like to put onion powder and garlic powder. Since I didn't add any garlic, I'm gonna add a lot of garlic powder. Lastly, I like to add the Italian seasoning to give it that authentic Italian flavor. And Italian seasoning just has, you know, a lot of herbs and Italian herbs and spices. So add all that in and mix it up. Let it cook down with the vegetables and the meat. And as you can see, my ratio is kind of 50-50 with meat to vegetables. And the mushrooms kind of have like a meaty tone to them, so that's good. Just wanted to use only 1 pound of meat, beef. This is still gonna make a lot of sauce, because I still have to add my actual spaghetti sauce to it. Okay, so my meat is almost cooked through, but we know that it will continue to cook as we add the sauce. So I have these 2 that I'm mixing. They're organic, and it's tomato and basil and olive oil, basil, and garlic. So just add them all in. Add it in. Add this one in. I like to use like 2 sauces, like per pound of meat. I don't know, I just like mine really saucy. Hope I didn't make it too saucy, but that'll just give us more sauce. And I've never tasted this sauce before, but I know that I wanted organic sauce, so that's what I got. It's smelling really good. And I'm gonna add a little bit more Italian seasoning because I love Italian seasoning. That's an authentic spaghetti, straight from Italy. So mix that in. Let that come to a boil, and then I will put a lid on it. Turn it up a little bit, let it come to a boil, and then I'm putting a lid on it. And my spaghetti squash. My spaghetti squash is roasting away. Only has like 7 more minutes, so you can see what that looks like. Meantime, I'm gonna get my water boiling. My sauce has coming to a little boil, so I'm going to turn it low and cover it. So I'm baking my husband's spaghetti, and what I do is I start off with pepperoni on the bottom. So I just line them up. So my husband's rigatoni noodles are boiling away, and my spaghetti squash is cooling down, and the spaghetti is boiling as well. Okay, so in order to bake it, I just drained the noodles, and I'm going to ladle in some sauce to mix with it. And I'm going to take this, add it to my pepperoni. So the spaghetti squash has cooled, and now I'm going to, take out the meat. Like so. Scrape it out with a fork. So cool. And it really looks like noodles. Cool. This is how much I got out with one spaghetti squash, one half. And I'm gonna do the other half as well. So this is how many noodles I ended up getting with the full spaghetti squash. So this is how Marcus's spaghetti turned out. I added cheese the last 5 minutes of baking. Cheesy poopy. These are my, these are like real noodles. This is my spaghetti squash, and I'm about to ladle some of the sauce onto here. And it legit looks like spaghetti. So excited. Spaghetti's my favorite food. So yeah, and so my spaghetti looks like. Marcus's spaghetti, my spaghetti, yummy.